Have you ever wanted to recreate a room from a magazine? Well, there's a designer show home in Park Slope, Brooklyn, created just for you. It's the second annual Real Simple Idea Home. It's a multi-level townhouse filled with beautiful and functional design. Each room is curated by a top designer and filled with ideas you can copy for your own home. Some of the items are actually for sale, and the proceeds will go to a good cause. Real Simple Home editor Stephanie Cisco joins us with all of the details now. Stephanie, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So how did this townhome idea come about?
Well, this is our second annual Real Simple Home, and we really wanted to bring our magazine to life. So last year we launched it in Brooklyn, New York, and we had such success there that we thought we would jump right in and go back to Park Slope this year.
So when you look at all of the details, we have some of the shots from inside of the home rolling now. How long did it take to get this all together?
You know, we were really efficient with our time in this space. So we got in there to take measurements around May, so that the designers could install in July, and then we could take our photos in August. So all in all, about 3 months for the whole design process.
And to give us a perspective for that, how many square feet are we talking? How many rooms for 3 months?
Goodness. Okay, so we have 4 levels. With multiple rooms on every floor. So, you know, it was a big undertaking.
So they were working, that's for sure.
Yes.
I really love that you characterize this home as attainable, because some of these show homes are more, you know, something that we would aspire to put into our home. So why was that so important to you, and what do you mean by that?
Well, we really wanted to create a space for real people and real life. So we wanted to bring smart and functional, solution-oriented design into the space that's not only functional, but also really affordable. So we wanted to make it feel like you could come in and copy any and all of the ideas as you're walking through for your own home.
Now, would you say that the townhome is unified in design, or did each designer have their own style and take?
Actually, we really tried to give designers free rein. All we did was tell them, let's create a space for this imaginary family. They're young, they have a young 4-year-old son and a pet. They want to incorporate color, but they're a little afraid of it. And go. And it was really amazing to see, because all of these designers have their pulse on all of the finger on the pulse of all the trends, that there was a unifying theme of natural textures and kind of more neutral elements throughout the space that really made it feel like one person's home.
Well, it's beautiful. I'd move right in, except I have 2 young kids and a dog, but I think there's enough space in here for me to be that imaginary family. Now, would you say that these designs could be inspiration for all price points? Because I saw something that was really elaborate. I saw more clean lines in there.
Yes, our goal really was, again, to make this a very attainable space. And everything in there is both DIY friendly or wallet friendly, really. So you could come in and shop the entire home. All 300 products that we included in this space are shoppable through our site at realsimple.com.
So let's take a look at some of these rooms up close so you can see what you were up against. Your living room. Let's talk about this. You have a hidden TV, I understand?
Yes, so what you're looking at here with the waves, the picture of the waves is actually a TV. And so we've got a gallery wall opposite it, and we really didn't want that TV to turn into a black box, you know, that it so often does on the wall. And so this is a Samsung TV that turns into a piece of art when not in use, and it is so fun.
That's great. Now to the kitchen as well. Real clean lines, neutral colors here.
Yeah, and really, it's kind of in an open floor plan space, it's very much a transitional space, and you don't want to clutter it up with too much stuff, because when you're preparing dinner, you don't want to have to move things out of the way. And then it connects you into this beautiful dining room that designer Courtney Bishop out of South Carolina did. And she just created this awesome, again, family-friendly space with the chair rail and paint on the bottom third of the wall, because, you know, nicks and scuffs of people kicking balls around can happen, but then the top 2/3 has this really interesting wallpaper.
Do you know my house? Do you sometimes say, take it outside? Stop
exactly.
So let's move to the master bedroom. We spend so much time here.
Yes, the designer Mandy Gubler out of Utah, she kind of created this adult treehouse retreat space.
I like that.
Yeah, she brought in such organic and earthy textures, like with that wall behind the bed and the green color on the walls, and really just made it feel energetic and lively with all of the plants that she incorporated as well.
And what about the kids' room? I understand we've got some spots for artwork, some cozy corners.
Yeah, so kids, we know, are constantly kind of changing what their favorite color is and what their favorite products are. So designer Emily Monroe created this really great black and white backdrop, so that as those tastes change, you can really bring in whatever their favorites are and keep that canvas of the black and white background the same.
And then let's move outside, because you've taken this townhome not only all 4 stories, but right out to the back as well.
Yeah, so we really wanted to bring the indoor design out into the outdoor living spaces as well. It shouldn't be an afterthought.
That's gorgeous.
Yes, so all of the pieces of that sectional and the lounge area are modular, so you can move them around as your functions or your needs change on that space. Things are stackable, all the textiles are weatherproof. It's really well thought out. You don't have to bring all of that stuff inside when it starts raining, and that hanging chair is just like the modern day hammock, which I love.
Let's also just recap that this is shoppable. I think that's really important, and it's all going to a good cause. Can you explain that as well?
Yeah, so the shoppable element is through smart code technology that we brought in this year throughout the entire house. So you just hover your phone's camera right over the QR code, and it'll bring you right to our site, and you can buy everything that you see, which is really incredible. And then we have a longstanding partnership with WIN NYC, which provides shelter to homeless families. And so we invite consumers to come in and tour the space, and proceeds from those ticket sales, as well as proceeds from the sale of all the products you see in the space when the home closes, will go to them.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. You can get more of that information as well on our website, cbsnewyork.com.